afternoon, class. How are you today? Okay, class. Today is our first meeting. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Juan Paulo Aymar, and you can call me Juan. And I'm here as your English teacher. And I hope you can enjoy learning English with me. Okay? Because I don't know all of you yet, please introduce yourself one by one. Start from you.
My name is Santi, 14.
You?
My name is Dian Andini. You call me Dian, and 14. My name is Cynthia Ringanita. You call me Cynthia. I'm 13 years old.
And you? My name is? Okay. How old are you? 14 years old. Okay. How about you? How old are you? 14. Okay. Before we start today's lesson, I want to check your attendance today. Jihan, Pamela, Andini. Cynthia, Beni, Pradita. Susanti. Krishna, Pushpanto, Putra. Rafa, Aditya. Alright class, let me start our first material in study. The types of the text in English. We all know that text has various forms, starting from narrative text, descriptive text, recount text, and anecdote text. Of the many texts that we can study, today we will focus more on recount text in English. Recount text is a type of text in learning English which has the function of retelling events or experiences that occurred in the past. This text aims to provide information and or entertain readers who read this article. There are various of recount texts. Recount text has several types of text that you can use to write, adapted to the purpose of the article itself. The various types of recount text can be seen below. The first is personal. The first is personal recount. The personal recount is a recount text that functions to tell the author's personal experiences. And the second, there is factual recount. The second is factual recount. Factual recount is a recount text that functions to present reports of events that actually happen, such as scientific experiment reports or police reports. And okay everyone, we move to recount text structure. In creating recount text, there is a structure that must be followed when writing this type of text. The structure of recount text is divided into three parts. The first is orientation. In this first stage, the writer is asked to provide an introduction in form of information about who, where, when the event or occurrence occurred in the past. In this section, the author is expected to provide the reader with the information necessary to understand the entire text. Example: yesterday I spent the night at my friend Delia's house with my three other friends, Amanda, Ciara, and Clarice. Delia's house is very beautiful. It has a large garden with many types of flowers and a large swimming pool. From the balcony, we can see the entire city of Bandung. In the second stage, the writer can convey or narrate the events that occurred. Writers are asked to write stories in chronological order, like on the first day, the next day, or the last day. The orientation. The final stage is the introductory stage in the first stage. The existing repetition summarizes all the events or occurrences that are told. In the final stage, the writer can write a summary of all the events or incidents being told. Writer can also write comments or personal impressions about events or occurrences that have occurred. In the final stage, the writer can write a summary of example. We finally went to bed around 2 a.m. It was late, but we had a great time. I would love to go back to Delia's house. And another example, when we first arrived at 8 a.m., Delia welcomed us and showed us around the house while explaining all the rooms in the house and their functions. After touring the house, we gathered in Delia's room to put our things away. Then we went to the garden and drank tea while chatting with each other. At 12 noon, Delia took us to lunch prepared by the chef. The food is delicious. It is traditional food from Korea. After lunch, we decided to swim. We had fun around 5 p.m. We cleaned up and got ready for the evening barbecue season. Another example, when we first arrived at 8 a.m., Delia welcomed us and showed us around the house while explaining all the rooms in the house and their functions. After touring the house, we gathered in Delia's room to put our things away. Then we went to the garden and drank tea while chatting with each other. At 12 noon, Delia took us to lunch prepared by the chef. The food is delicious. It is a traditional food from Korea. After lunch, we decided to swim. We had fun around 5 p.m. We cleaned up and got ready for that evening barbecue season. We had a lot of meat and saw the sightlines of Bandung City. Exactly at 11 p.m., we returned home and sat in a circle in Delia's room and talked and discussed. Recount text after that, there are recount text characteristics. When writing recount text, make sure the following characteristics are present in your writing. The first, use past tense sentences. For the example, I spent my summer in Yogyakarta and I was very happy. The second, use action verbs. Examples: spend, go, bring, say. Use adverbs and adverbial phrases to express time, place, and manner. The next example, last month in Malang, recently, there is using conjunctions and time links to other events or occurrences. For the next example, and, or, after that, is example. The next example of the context. Personal. I want two people to come forward and give examples and read the examples of the context. Okay.
I spent my last summer in South Korea. I went by myself for a 4-day solo trip. On the first day, I was landed at an airport or 7 a.m. after 6 hours long
flight.
flight.
Then
Then I went
to
so
show by train.
by train and
check
checked
into the hotel.
into the hotel.
I already booked.
I already booked. I did to take this rest
For a while.
for a while.
At
At
night,
night, I went to home for mouse rest
this
this
in
in
South
and
Korea.
when
In South
in
Korea.
South Korea.
I
I went to eat traditional Korean food and went around the night world. On the next day, I went to Gyeongbok Police and National Museum. I also went to learn how to make kimchi and see the scenery also from Seoul Tower. I went back to the hotel at 10 p.m. and immediately went to sleep. On the day, I went to the Korean demilitarized zone or DMS. DMS is a border barrier that divides South Korea and North Korea. I also went to the observatory. From here, we can see how North Korea looks like through binocular. I spent the fourth day working out Myeongdong and bought some stuff and souvenirs for my family and friends. I went to the airport at 3 p.m. since my flight is at 5 p.m. I had a fantastic experience in South Korea, especially get to see this really how the Korean Peninsula is aggressive.
Okay, thank you for the first one. Let's take a seat again. Who's want to be? Who's wanna help me for the number 2? Who? To help for the number 2. Okay.
Imaginative reconnects. I had my most memorable adolescence when I was 14. It memorable because everything happened in that era. First, I had breakout and acne something on my income tax. And
Especially
Especially my check, I was afraid to come out of my house. I made my friends as I was so embarrassed with my skin condition. Second, I had a close distance. My face was frozen with acne. I had to let my clothes go even like no cream. Third, because of my acne, I got bullied at school. I was sad. Fortunately, my grief me good medicine of acne.
it makes
It takes weekly. I will until my face is clean from the acne. So I promise
there are several purposes of recount text. Namely, the first provides information to the readers. Recount text can be used to provide information about an event or experience in the past to other people. In this case, the information could be a trip report, personal experience, or a report about an event. The number two, entertain readers. Like most other texts, recount text also functions to entertain readers. The reason is this type of English text is generally written to tell something pleasant. Number three, reflects on something. In some cases, recount text can be used as a medium to reflect and analyze certain events or experiences. This is the reason why diaries and personal journals are included as recount text. Number four, document important experiences. Apart from photos and video, you can also immortalize important experiences in the past through recount text. Number five, study history. In an educational context, recount text is often used to study and understand historical events. Let me move the exercise season. Today, I want you to make a story about your childhood memories that you think is impressive. You can each use your smartphone to make it, and then if you have all finished, I ask you to come forward one by one to read your own story. Do you understand? Okay, start from now. Okay, everyone, time is up. Who's going to be the first to tell your story in front of the class? Okay, you. So tell it about your story. To wait for her to brush my hair and place every step in just the perfect position. Had to show her my shoes that I had cleaned the night before and my school. That had been none and then on my shoulders before I could get near the door. Only after my mother was totally satisfied would I wish allowed to rush out of the front door. I would leave home at
Dah.
tadi whether I would to rush out of front door. I would leave home at 8 p.m. on the road. Next, this home and way down the lane after a walk of about 3 kilometers. About my way down the lane at about 700 meters, I would be able to see the tail before the playground would be full in summer, and the noise would make me want to rush into the yard and get into a good game football return ball. Thank you for your participation. Guys, who wants to be the next? Okay. So tell about your story in front of your friends. Okay, start. Good. At the end of my junior high school period one, and my classmates right at the end of my junior high school period and my classmates were assigned to and present theater I was trusted as the group leader, so I was very excited about the little event since I was in elementary school. My parents have introduced me to the world of literature and drama. This made it easier for me to read a drama
take was
Setangga dan
Setangga dan seiraman. As a group leader, I am responsible for the
group
as a group leader. I am responsible for the continuity of the performance, starting from using and distributing roles to be the director of a theater so accurately young age. I have to be able to manage a group of seven people. They break team to practice and help and memorize basics. Every weekend and after school, we always practice theater. It's good and consistently for 5 months. Also, and was a success.
players can
Players carry
out their roles
out the roles
professionally.
professionally and end of the events we get an award as the group with the best drama group. The was the perfect ending of my story with each group.
Okay, thank you for your participation. Okay, everyone, I think that's enough for today's lesson. Do you have any question for today? No? Okay, thank you for taking part in today's learning. See you at the next meeting, everyone. Bye-bye.